Another day has passed. Da-da. I opened up my familiar diary and thought about the things that happened today. I remember the conversation I had with Red the most. I got to hear about his honest thoughts for at least a little while. I remember the conversation I had with Red on our way home the most. Didn't I just say that? I want Red to be a bit more confident. On the outside, Red was always energetic and confident. But inside, he was so hurt and troubled by all the inferiority he feels. And I think he feels the most inferior when he's with Lance. You guys make each other feel so inferior, but you're both wonderful people. Oh, I picture the two bickering at each other. I soon felt frustrated at the thought and nibbled on my pen. The two standing side by side in my mind were nothing alike. I think they're more alike than we think. They each have their own personalities and charms, but sadly I don't think Red realizes that. Meanwhile, so many kids like Red and follow him. The kids in the drama club and his classmates, they're all his fans and good friends. Is that not enough for Red? I wish he'd realize his own charms at least once. Just once. Knock knock. Who could that be? Huh? I was caught up in my thoughts when I heard a knock at the door. Who is it? Come in. The door slowly opened as I answered. Through the door I heard teacups clattering. Oh no, don't tell me it's Tay. Bleh. Go away, I don't want your drug tea. You're still awake. I'm glad. I brought you tea. Oh, Tay. Thanks. I closed the diary when he came in. Tay watched me. You were writing in your diary? Please don't look at my diary and rip pages out. Still don't know how you do that. Yeah, it's what I always do. But what kind of tea is it? I brought you triple Z since it's time for bed. And I made a rhyme. Ha ha. Take your triple Z away from me. I know it's got drugs in it. I want to be awake. Oh, that tea with the funny name. Yeah. Tay gave me a smile and I took the teacup. I took a sip. The warmth and aromatic smell flowed through my body, and then I fell asleep. I hope not. Whew. It's warm. I just made it, so be careful to avoid getting burned. But first... As I put the teacup down and looked at him, Tay asked me a question. So, who gave me the candies? I told you, I can't tell you that. Tay's actually kind of insistent. I evaded answering. Seeing that, Tay looked disheartened and let out a sigh. I shouldn't have taken them. I was a bit flustered from what he said and convinced him. But you already took them. Or why don't you try taking presents from now on? I heard that there's a separate fan club for all the girls you rejected because you refuse everything. Really? That's the first time I hear that. If it's true, I'm very sorry. But I think it's right to refuse the presents if I'm not going to reject their confessions anyway. I don't know who they're from, but if I can't say yes, then I don't want them. Those candies, I mean. So if you tell me who they're from, I'll go give them back. Oh no, don't do that, so I will be so heartbroken. I felt my heart sink from what he said. My hands were getting slippery from all the sweat. If Tay really gives the present back to Soy, then she'll be so hurt. Yeah. You'll give them back yourself? That's too cruel. She was really happy that you took them. But what she did was kind of detestable. She used you. Well, you do have a point there. I can't really argue with that. But... yeah, well, that's true, but... Tay finally gave in after seeing me evade and looked troubled. Alright, come to think of it, you might get in trouble if I return them. Alright, I'll keep the candies. Instead, make it clear to her that I'm not accepting them in the way she wants me to. What? Now you're using me, though! No! I hate being in the middle of you two. You guys are terrible for each other. Fine. I knew it. He finally ended up saying the thing I feared the most. I thought things went too well. You really thought they went well? I didn't. And I felt sorry to Tay. Tay was being the bad guy on purpose not to hurt other people. I nodded with a heavy heart. What Soy wanted was for Tay to take the presents anyway, so at least half of her wish came true? Right? Tay tried to break the ice and change the subject.
Well, since that's taken care of, did you give the cookies you bought?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thanks to that, I was able to have an honest conversation with Red.
I see.
Tay stroked his chin quietly. He looks as if he knows something. I carefully asked him. You know, Tay, isn't Red a bit weird these days? He looks so down, and he says a lot of things I can't understand. Tay, do you know what's going on with him?
How should I put it?
Tay made a puzzling expression. Don't play around and tell me if you know something. It was weird when he shouted out loud that he likes you and stormed out. Does it have to do with you? Oh, come to think of it, I think he talked about you today too.
Yeah, that did happen. He talked about me today? I think I now understand.
Really? What is it? What is it?
You want to know?
I want to know! Please tell me.
Above everything else, you want to know the most about Red.
Huh? Tay folded his arms and said as if inspecting me.
You bought cookies earlier to give to Red, and you're in the drama club with him. So now you guys always go to school together because of that.
Tay mumbled to himself. Even if those things didn't happen, it's natural to be curious of Red. He was always bright, and now he's suddenly so gloomy. Besides, he's not just being gloomy. He looks like he lost all of his confidence.
If that's how you see it, then I guess that's how it is.
Don't be so ambiguous, and tell me why Red's acting like that if you know, please. We can think of a way to cheer him up.
I get what you mean. But if we do something for Red together, he might not like it.
Tay, please. Subtlety is completely lost on Cutie. You have to be very, very direct. See? Yep, here we go. Huh? Why?
I'll tell you why later. But first, you said Red looks like he lost his confidence?
Yeah.
Has it ever crossed your mind that that's how Red really is?
Oh. Oh. Poor Red. I suppose that could be very true, couldn't it? What?
We've always seen him be energetic. The way he always believes he has some kind of special power hidden within him. But what if Red's been hiding his true self all this time?
I couldn't answer easily. Red was always simple-minded and positive. I always thought that's how he is. But after hearing what Tay said, I felt confused. I thought there might really be a side of Red I don't know about.
Do you want to know more about Red?
Huh? Tay said while staring into my eyes. He looked serious.
If that's what you want, and if that'll make you happy, I'll tell you. I'll ask again. Do you want to know more about Red?
How should I answer? Tay, I like you. Oh, yeah, let's do that. I'm sure that will lead to a bad ending. If not, I'll eat my hat. Or I'll buy a hat so I can eat it, because I don't actually own many hats. But yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, I would like to know more about Red, actually, so if you can be useful in that regard, please share with me. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know why he's being so gloomy, and I know the reason. And if I know the reason, I want to know if there's a way I can help him. And I want to tell Red that he doesn't have to be jealous of Lance and that he's awesome enough. And I want to tell Lance that he doesn't have to be jealous of Red and that he's awesome enough. Ugh. I guess I already did that already, but still. After seeing me caught up in my thoughts, Tay gave a disappointed smile. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say I like you again. We've been down that road before and it doesn't end well. What? What is it?
Nothing. You're just as I expected. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm so sorry. Huh?
But the problem is, Both of you haven't realized it yet. But I can see the bud sprouting.
What are you talking about? Tell me so I can understand. In simple words this time.
I'm not teasing you, so loosen up. Anyways, this confirms everything, so I guess I'll be the gloomy one from now on. Since I gravely misunderstood because of those candies.
Yeah, I'll say that. Misunderstood?
Yeah, I had a tiny bit of hope, and thanks to that I sort of went ahead of myself.
Tay took out something from his pocket, and he handed it to me. Oh, this is... tickets? Oh, you were hoping to go with me, eh? I checked the ticket and saw that it said Amusement Park Season Pass. Wow, somebody didn't shirk on the paying for tickets, my goodness. I guess this is where I'm supposed to feel bad and be like, oh, Tay, I miss you so badly. But I honestly don't really miss I'm sorry, Tay. I'm sorry I'm not sorry. Most of you guys know what I mean. I can't miss him because he was a complete psychopath. And he's continuing to be that way. Although it seems like he didn't drug our tea. Words. It seems like he didn't drug our tea. So, points for that, maybe? Anyway. We got a season pass tickets. 2 season pass tickets. Oh, this is the place in my memories. The amusement park I went to with my grandpa. But, wait, amusement park? Oh, hey, I just realized I can also do the extra credit assignment Yuri gave me. Sweet. And there are 2. Do you... I pointed at Tay and then myself. For some reason that laugh seemed bitter. I figured as much.
No, this is how I got ahead of myself because of the candies. They're useless to me now.
Huh? That means... Did Tay? Put it together, cutie. Were you going to go to the amusement park with the person who gave you the candies? Tay pressed my head at my startled question. Ugh. Tay put his finger on his lips.
No comment. But first, you're so slow. Very, very slow.
He's right about that, at least. Good grief, cutie. Yeah, here we go. Huh?
Anyways, I'll give these to you.
Tay held onto my hand holding the tickets, and he quickly let it go. Tay, if you want, I can let you meet her.
No.
Tay let out a deep sigh. Oh. I feel like I've worn him out without knowing. Did I do something wrong? I was a bit worried when Tay said something unexpected.
Go there with Red.
With... Red? What's he suddenly talking about? I asked him to tell me more about Red, not to give me tickets to the amusement park.
If you really want to know more about Red, it's important to spend a lot of time with him. Wouldn't it be better for you to find out yourself rather than me just telling you?
Oh, I suppose that would be preferable, yes. That's what the tickets meant. Going to the amusement park with Red. I never thought of that. I nodded anyways.
Anyways, I think I'm done here. Enjoy your tea and have fun this weekend.
Tay stopped looking bitter and returned to his kind self again. Okay. Thanks. How much?
It's fine.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. Let's say it's my gift to you. I'm tired, so I should go back to my room. You go to bed too.
Okay. Tay seemed really tired the way he rubbed his face and left the room. Oh, dear. Well, I hope he goes and gets some ice cream and, you know, pigs out while he sits on his bed while he drinks his tea. Oh, after he left, I stared blankly at the 2 tickets in my hand. The amusement park I went to with Grandpa. I only went there once. I never imagined that my second time going would be with my doll. And more, with the doll that's been on my mind so much these days. I felt a bit worried, but I was more excited more than anything else? Question mark? Which weekend will it be? Let's go ASAP. Please? Alright, let's save that sucker over that horrible alley scene. Theme park. Oh, well that went quickly. Hey, it's where we live. Guess I gotta click. Oh, a memory.
Why are you so upset?
Mom and Dad promised they'd come today.
Oh no, you're upset about them not keeping their promise.
Yeah, I'm so upset. I wrote in my diary every day to show them.
That's why you were so eager to write in your diary.
How much longer do I have to wait? 10 days? 20 days?
Well, I don't think I can tell you that, sweetheart. No one knows what's going to happen. I can't know when even they don't know.
Then you're saying Mom and Dad don't even know when they'll come to see me?
They might not.
But don't they want to see me?
They probably miss you very much.
Then why aren't they coming? I'm waiting every day.
This might be hard for you to hear, cutie, but some people have more than one thing that they cherish. Your parents have other important things that they have to protect.
Other things more important than me?
Cutie, think about it. You have more than one toy you cherish. Of course, you must have a favorite among them. Wouldn't it be hard if someone tells you that you have to choose just one?
Yes.
So why don't you think that everyone's in that situation? It's not that your parents don't love you. They're just busy with work. And that work is very important to your mom and dad.
I don't understand everything, but I get it.
All right, good girl. So you have to remember, everyone wants to ask others to care about only them, but that's so difficult to the other person. Both you and that other person might get hurt.
Okay.
It might be too hard for you to understand now, but you'll know when you get older. So,
Wow!
why don't you play with this old man here?
Okay.
Aw, Grandpa. Grandpa's big arms were warm. Whenever I'm in his warm arms and go up on his shoulders, I feel like I can see the whole world. But I don't remember how Mom and Dad's arms felt. As time passed, I realized that's because they never really held me in their arms. But I didn't whine about it to them. Like Grandpa said, I wanted to respect all the things that are important to them. No, actually, maybe it was because I thought they'd like me more if I don't whine. Anyways, after that day, I stopped expecting too much from my parents. And slowly, I stopped missing them or feeling affectionate towards them. I grew up in a world without my parents and built my own world. And I found other things to fill their empty spots. Teddy bears, Barbie dolls, and countless other toys. And ball joint dolls, too. Aw, that was so sad. Wow! Heroin, look at that! That! Red was shouting like a little kid while pointing at a giant spinning coffee cup. Oh, wait, hold on a second, Red. I gotta check the diary and the phone stuff. So I might have added some more things. More thingoos. Ah, November 12th. I had no choice but to miss the second rehearsal. So I wanted to see Tay so bad, and I had to go to Banjul with her. I still feel iffy about missing rehearsal. I don't know the exact reason why Red is so depressed, but I think he misunderstood something. He told me that he respects my choice and that Paige got ripped out, maybe, here? That seems kind of an odd place to end. November 14th. I asked Red, but he asked me what I'm going to do about Tay. I was flustered at that response? That bracket is next to the P. Candy, are you typing in your diary? Anyways, we decided to go on the weekend. So excited! And November 15th. So I must be really excited. Is she that happy about Tay taking her gift? But Tay told me he wants to give the present back. So I would be so disappointed when she finds out. Oh dear, I hate being in the middle. Just that same text from Red. Oh, you want to ride that? We will later. Okay. Ah! A nearby roller coaster swooshed over Red's head. Red was startled at everyone screaming, but soon stared blankly as the roller coaster passed by. You want to get on that? I think it will be a memorable experience if we get back alive. Does that mean he'll risk his life to get on that? I felt good about coming with Red after seeing him glance around in amazement. I was a bit bothered by his reaction when I first asked if he'd go. Anyways, we got on the bus and arrived at the amusement park without much trouble, so there's that. Whew, I looked at Red. What should we ride first? It is a season pass, but it's not as if we have unlimited time, so we should think carefully. Then, let's ride what you want to ride first. What I want to ride? Yeah! I've never been here before, but you have, although it was a long time ago. That's true, but it's basically my first time here. Don't be like that and choose one. What did you like the most the last time you came? What I liked the most? Oh, it was such a long time ago that I barely remembered anything. Red stopped glancing around in amazement and waited for my answer. I finally chose one. Roller coaster or the merry-go-round? Oh, so very tempted to pick roller coaster because it's my favorite. But I guess we have to go to the merry-go-round. It's always back to the darn merry-go-round. Then, should we get on the merry-go-round as a safe choice? Oh, is that you first, doll?
Yes, that is the answer.
Huh? I was startled and froze at the spot. I wonder if I had picked roller coaster, he would have been like, "No, you foolish girl, pick the merry-go-round." Good grief. That voice just now? I heard the familiar voice again. I got goosebumps, feeling that the voice was coming from inside my head and not my ears. I've definitely heard this voice before, many a time. My startled heart pounded in fear. I looked around here and there with my scared eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. Hearing a voice but not seeing anyone. Does that mean I'm hearing things? The merry-go-round? Are you talking about that spinning ride? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get in line. Alright, Red, I'm coming. Red grabbed my cold hand and headed towards the merry-go-round. Oh boy, what's gonna happen now? Did you put on the seatbelt? Red got on the horse beside me and asked. He seemed so excited. Uh-huh. My body was still trembling, but the ride started moving and he didn't notice. His eyes were gleaming. My hands still trembled, but I didn't want to spoil the excitement for Red, so I decided to stay quiet. Yeah, I'm probably hearing things and just overexhausted and, that's why I'm forgetting certain things. I'm sure that's the perfectly logical explanation for everything. The first ride with the heroine? This is so awesome! I could see the view spinning behind Red's smiling face. The first ride Red got on with me. Huh? Oh, we're having a memory. Suddenly my sight. Red?
No. It's not the first ride you got on with that boy. It's the first ride you and I rode.
It's that voice again. My body was shaking so much now I couldn't hide it. Before I knew it, I couldn't hear the music from the merry-go-round or Red's excited voice calling my name. Except I can still hear it. Only a creepy voice was echoing amidst the silence. Who is it?
Haha, found you.
You can hear when I shout from here. You probably won't remember me.
What? I turned my head to find where the voice was coming from. But like earlier, the voice felt as if it was ringing from above my head.
Try to remember the first ride we rode together. You were at the same spot. Huh? Hurry!
Oh, it's black and white now.
No, miss, you can't get on the ride with that doll.
Oh, can't you just let me?
But the rules.
She wants to ride with it so bad. Can you please make an exception?
I'll hold on to it tight, please. I'll even put on the seatbelt. So please let me ride it with him. It's too scary to ride by myself. Oh.
Please, just this time.
Then, just once, okay?
Miss, are you okay? Cutie, wake up! Huh? What? Did I pass out? Since when did I have my eyes closed? I slowly opened my eyes and squinted at the sudden bright light. Red must have noticed and called my name more desperately. Wait, Red? I came back to my senses and opened my eyes. Oh dear. Before I knew it, Red and I were in front of the merry-go-round. What the hell? Ugh. I tried to trace back my memories. I got on the merry-go-round and I heard the music. I remember sharing a few words with Red, who looked really excited. But I don't remember what happened afterwards. What the hell happened?
Miss, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
If you're not well, we can call an ambulance.
No, I'm really fine. There's no need to call an ambulance. I was probably just dizzy.
If you say so, then.
The ride operator worried about me till the end and left. As soon as the operator left, Red, who was pacing back and forth, rattled on.
Do you know how scared I was? I was so excited and I just looking around. Then the music started and the ride was about to start, so I looked at you, but you were faltering.
Red's face was ghostly pale. He looked more surprised than I was.
Thank God I managed to catch you. If I were looking somewhere else, something really bad could have happened.
Aw, thanks for catching me, Red. Sorry for worrying you, and thank you so much for catching me.
Heroine, if you're not feeling well, let's go home. I'm fine.
No, not yet. Can we just rest at a bench?
Oh, do you want to? Here, I'll help you get up, so lean over.
I barely managed to stand up with Red's help. Aw, I couldn't move my legs, still surprised from fainting. I hate that feeling. I tried my best to gather my trembling legs and took a step. Ah! Ugh! Before I could even take a step, someone slammed into my shoulders and passed by. Oh, it hurts. Who the heck?
Even here at the amusement park? Heroine, you okay?
My shoulder was still throbbing. Red seemed to get more flustered after seeing that.
What? She should apologize if she bumped... Huh? That girl. I think I've seen her before.
Don't tell me it's that crazy lady that keeps giving you chocolate biscuits. I really gotta go after that lady. Red suddenly stopped while going mad, and he carefully peered at the girl who was getting further away from us. Huh? You know her?
No. I think I saw wrong. Anyways, let's hurry to a bench and sit down for a while.
Red helped me to a bench,